Yo, what is going on, everyone? It is James, aka the Comic Raider. For those who are not familiar with me, I am the West Chapter President, longtime member of this amazing comic book Fiend Club, and I am here to do a new little series for me here on this channel. It's been some time since I've been on here, but this is going to be basically just my pull list. So I went to my LCS today. This is I'm not gonna act like this is a week's worth. This is a few probably like 2 months maybe worth of stuff. Let me go ahead and I'm gonna address that just this one time for this introductory video. I know that a lot of people have a lot of hate towards people who do not go to their LCS on a regular basis because it's not fair to the LCS. You're having them hold money. Some people end up canceling and costing the LCS money. Totally understand all of that. My LCS is in a city that is about 45 minutes to an hour from me depending on traffic, and it is a city that I used to work in. So I would go every week on my lunch break for about 9 years? Well, I guess 8 years of working there. Has been 2 years, so almost 10 years now I've been visiting this shop, having my pull list there. And so I used to go there on a weekly basis, and then I stopped working in that city and I now work where I live. And so it's quite a drive for me. But again, we're talking 8 years of relationship built up, and I did not want to move my pull list somewhere else. And I didn't want to take that business from him. He has taken care of me for many, many years. And so we came to the agreement that, like, hey man, look, I'm going to be working back home. I'm not going to be able to come out here very often, but I will come out at least, once a month to 2 months. And I assure you that I will purchase everything on my list. I have also offered to purchase stuff in advance. But he's totally fine with just holding it, and when I can come, he will ring me out for it. So this is a deal that this is an agreement that he and I have come to. So that is why I do this. If plans change, I will change with them. But yeah, so this is an agreement we have. This is why you build relationships. Take care of people, they'll take care of you. We've taken care of each other, right? He always gets me, everything that I need and then some. I've gotten ratio variants, all kinds of stuff. And in turn, I keep a decent pull list, and I've never gone elsewhere. So I just want to address that before people get upset, or maybe a shop owner sees this and gets upset. It's something he and I have worked out, and I'm just going to address that this one time on this introductory video. But without further ado, let's just go ahead and get into this. So let's go. I do not have this stuff in order, so I am going to kind of skim through it in advance and at least try and pull the titles as they go together. But I know that I have got this series here. It doesn't look like I have any more. Actually, no, that is a lie. I know for a fact that I have a couple more for this one somewhere else. What I'm getting at here is this title, Saga. If I am to be completely transparent here, Saga is one of my favorite series of all time. And then they took their hiatus, and it took a really long time, years, and it kind of took me out of the series. And I will be honest, since they have returned, I haven't been able to catch back up. So I have a lot of catching up to do. But this is Saga number 68. I think that hiatus was like 50, 52 or something like that. I know I have another Saga issue in here, but I do not see it. So I guess I will find it at nope, I got it right here. So that was 68. This is, very clever, 69. Issue chapter 69, and you can kind of get the little innuendo there, but I still tell people that this is one of, if not my favorite, reads of all time. I'm still gonna stand by that, even though I have not caught up, and I do plan on catching up eventually. For those who don't know, I kind of dipped off from reading for a few years, and so I'm working on catching back up. If you would like to see my reviews on these books on my pull list, then I will have to plug my own YouTube channel, which is at The Comic Raider. where I do a Raiders Rants about what I read this week series, where I go over these titles that I am currently reading and catching up on. Another series that I started but have not caught up on, so I am way behind on this one, but this is Radiant Black. It looks like part 10 of the Catalyst War. I've heard that this is still a very good series, and I need to catch up. This is issue number 30. I fell off quite some time ago. This is issue 30.5. This is part 11, the finale. So this is another one I want to catch back up on. Let's go to another image series here. This is going to be Local Man, issue number 25, Image of Tomorrow. Images of Tomorrow. I met Tony Fleece at a local con here, and I had him sign some Stray Dog stuff, and then we got to talking about, like, you know, what are you currently working on? And he told me, oh, this Local Man series. So I picked up, I don't know, maybe 5-10 issues from him, read them all, returned to him like the next day and was like, dude, I really, really like this series. So I added it to my pull. I am behind on this one now, but I really enjoyed this series and am looking forward to catching up. It's got like a dual storytelling. There's like a past and present story being told here. At least there was back in those issues. I assume it's the same. I definitely like this whole X-Men thing looking here. It's kind of like trying to bring back a 90s comic was the idea, at least in the beginning. Very 90s influenced, you know, the character even is very influenced from that age. He was a superhero back then. So that is a really good series. Let's go ahead and I know I have a ton more image stuff, but let's just start picking some random stuff here. So this is you are not going to be able to see this very well, but this is Batman Full Moon. This is a brand new one that just came out. Batman up against a werewolf. I don't know much about it other than that. This is the glow-in-the-dark cover, so you can kind of barely see it. Probably not. But this is the glow-in-the-dark cover, so that's why it has that little plastic cover over it. Let's see. This is, oh man, talk about a good one here. Absolute Batman, #1, and also the Jim Lee variant here. I have read this series. Again, go to my YouTube channel, but I'll just say that series is freaking amazing. I am so looking forward to this Absolute universe here. I am digging that. Okay, let's go. I think I have a few issues of this, so let me try and put them together. This is, I'm going to sound like a broken record a lot here, but again, a series that I am going to maintain on my pull, even if I don't get around to catching up on it, because I have to keep my Batman books on my pull forever. So this is Detective Comics 1088. Cool Mr. Freeze cover there. And then Detective Comics 1089. I've considered like just starting from here and just jumping into these series and trying to catch up, but we'll see. Maybe I'll get there soon. Let's go ahead and I'm still doing this in a random order, but like when I see a title that I know I have a couple issues of in here, because I've flipped through this a few times already, I'm just kind of like at least trying to put it together so I'm not jumping series to series to series, or repeating the same series multiple times over. So this is going to be the new X-Men series. This has been really, really good. This issue in particular, this has been awesome. Awesome cover for #4 with Juggernaut there. And then issue #5, Psylocke, and I always forget this kid's name, but I definitely have that series on my channel because I am caught up on this one. I have been enjoying both X-Men series, and I do highly, highly recommend them. Let me go ahead and find that series, and we'll just go ahead and get that series out the way here. Looks like I've got like 3 of those as well. So I'd argue this one might be the better of the two. Uncanny X-Men by Gail Simone. That is issue #2, issue #3, and #4. This one has been crazy. Gail Simone is killing it on the story on that one. Let's see. We have got, looks like 3 of these. Yeah. So we got issue. Here we go. We have Batman. Please let me know in the comments at what point should I try and catch up on this. Like issue 150? Is that a good jump on point or what? But this is Batman 151. Excuse me, sorry. Absolute Power tie-in. 152 also looks like Absolute Power tie-in. And then 153, which just says All In. Very nice George Jimenez cover right there. That is dope. Dope. So Batman, yes. Let me know where can I jump into Batman at, or where should I? I know I should just read the whole run of Chip Zdarsky, but it's gonna take some time, man. I don't want to keep coughing here. Okay, let's go with this next one. This is gonna skip to Marvel here. We have got Daredevil 13 and 14. I have not been enjoying these John Romita Jr. covers. That is no disrespect to him. It's just not my style. But the series I have been enjoying. This has been really, really good. I've been really liking that one. This is going to be another series that I do have no plans on reading until maybe like someone tells me, holy crap, it is so damn good. This is the series that you need to be reading. But I don't hear anybody talking about it that way, so I assume it's just not very good. And but I do believe they are changing creators soon, so this is going to be Amazing Spider-Man. I just, you know, I'm like, it would be nice to one day own every single Amazing Spider-Man. And I figure if I'm going to do that, at least have it on your pull now. So this is number 56, 57. Look at that cover, dude. That is, I'm sorry, that is not good. 58 and 59. I know that John Romita Jr. is doing both covers and interiors on this. Again, it's just not my style. I respect the hell out of him, but all right, let's go. Wolverine Revenge number 2. Greg Capullo doing Marvel, Greg Capullo doing Wolverine, Omega Red, Sabretooth, Deadpool, Colossus, Captain America, Nick Fury. Oh my god, it is amazing to see him draw these characters. It is so cool. And this is a great series written by Jonathan Hickman. It is very violent. There is the Red Band versions. And this has been... It's only 2 issues in, but I've been enjoying that series nonetheless. We have got another favorite read of mine right now, Ultimate Spider-Man, issue 9 and issue 10. I am caught up on this series. It is awesome. Definitely check that out. Okay, I think we are going to have you're about to see the bulk of my pull list. What I just showed you is half. The other half is all the same universe. Not including this. This is Epitaphs from the Abyss. Bringing, you know, this type of series back is EC. And it has been really, really cool. These Lee Bermejo covers are amazing. A bunch of, you know, mini horror mini stories inside. Some are really, really good. Some are just okay. But nonetheless, I am enjoying that series. And then Feral. Speaking of Tony Fleece, I love his stuff. Trish Forstner is doing amazing. Tone Rodriguez. This is Feral Part 6, a barbarian little cover swipe here. It's about cats. Zombie apocalypse with cats. So that is a good series. I would check that out. So now here we go. This is what I was talking about when I say that we are going to get into the other half of my pull every time I go, and how much this universe takes from my wallet. Let's go over a couple of mini series here first. We have got Misery number 4. This completes this mini series. I have finished this. It was very, very good. I would love to see this come back with a not a mini series, but like an ongoing title. Let me go ahead and stack these up out the way here. So Misery from the Spawn universe, if you didn't catch that the first time around. That series is going was following his the daughter Cyan, and it was really really cool. I do not know which of these is cover, A, B, C, blah blah blah. So I'm just gonna show you all of them, and I'm not going to tell you which is which. I do know this one is cover A. I'm almost positive. But new miniseries I have not had a chance to check out yet because I wanted to get these first. I wanted to get the copies in hand and then read it. But Violator, number 1 of 6. This is the dope McFarlane cover for it. We also have this cover right here. This looks like Latina, although I could be wrong. That dude needs to be canceled. But we have got that. I could be wrong. That might not be him, but it is kind of his style. So I guess it looks a little different. I don't know. If it's not, my apologies. Violator. Still Violator number 1. This is another cover. Again, I don't know which ones are B and C, but that is dope. Then we have issue 2 has already come out, so I've got some catching up to do. This cover is sick. This is just... we're going to spend quite a few time here on these covers because some of the best artwork cover-wise is coming out of this Spawn universe. Obviously, well, they're not all. This one's kind of but this is also number 2. People have talked forever about how great like the covers were of Spawn, with McFarlane and leading into Capullo and all that kind of stuff. It's still the same now. People, whether you are familiar with these series or not, it is going to still be some of the coolest artwork on the covers that you will see in any title coming out. And so I highly recommend, read these series. I think a lot of them are really good. The ones that I have been able to catch up on, and others I have to catch up on, but the artwork is still insane. This is another mini series here. This is going to be, let me get these in some type of order. We have got Spawn Kills Every Spawn. This is issue number 2. This series has been hilarious. We have a Days of Future Past little cover swipe here by Sketchcraft. His artwork has been so perfect for this series. This is another cover here with little chibi Spawn or mini Spawn, little Spawn at SpawnCon. Then we have another homage here. This is like Batman Spawn, Frank Miller type stuff, little homage there. And then we have the, I keep getting this one confused whether it's Wildstorm or whatever, but it was the, Rob Liefeld's image book that he came out with. I apologize for forgetting that, but that is a cover swipe for that, and a little homage there. But yeah, this Spawn Kills Every Spawn. If you're looking for like a super fun read that maybe even pokes fun at Spawn a bit, like that is going to be definitely one that I would recommend to you. Let's go ahead with some more. I'm trying to get these in order again. Let's go ahead with some more little side mini series that are taking place in the Spawn universe. I guess technically speaking, this one is not a mini series, that it is an ongoing. But again, I don't know which ones are A and B covers, but we're just going to go over all of them. We have got Rad City. If you can't tell, I basically try and get every cover that I can for every Spawn universe title, with the exception of maybe like incentives and stuff. But so there is issue number 6. We have got issue number 7. And this is like a futuristic Spawn story. It's not Al Simmons, it's a different person now. I've read the first few. I do have to catch up here. But so that is number 7. And let me put those back in order. Alright, next up we're going to go with another... this is a new ongoing. I say new because some of these, as you're going to see later, are like already well into the like 30s. And then there's a few more that are more new. Like such as Rat City, which is only on 7, for example, right? And then you have these mini-series. So this Spawn universe is growing very, very quickly. It's kind of overwhelming a little bit, but this is going to be the return of Salmon Twitch. So we have Salmon Twitch Case Files. This is the next one I'm going to catch up on because I love this type of stuff. Detective, solving... This cover is sick. Like... the realism type, it's a cartoonish but also realism at the same time. This does not go unnoticed down here. Like, it's awesome. That is a great cover for issue number 6. This is issue number 7, and then we have another one for issue number 7. I really like the artwork on this one too. This is really cool. I'm not familiar with who did it. I see like a Lannon at the bottom, Cannon maybe. But yeah, that is a very nice, very cool cover there. Hopefully, I have been getting these in focus. I have not been paying attention to that. My apologies. All right, let's keep this going. I think that's it for like all the new stuff. Yeah, so that is it for all the new ones. So now let's discuss these ones that have been going on for quite some time now. Let's see if I got all these together. Looks like I do. All right, so we have got 237s and 238s. King Spawn. You know, like I said, not all the covers are outstanding, but we're going to get to some like this one. Dude, you cannot tell me this is not one of the coolest, badass covers. I mean, the gore, the level of detail. I'm forgetting his name, but he's been doing these covers for a while now on Spawn and various Spawn titles. But, oh my god, it is just... And the color, I love the darkness to it. This is peak right here. This is freaking amazing. This is another really cool cover. I like the colors on this. They obviously pop with the green. I love like the, you know, the highlighting of green on the suit, like the aura of it, you know. So it's not just black. But, and then, you know, him on the throne we've seen many, many times, but it is still a really cool one. This is issue number 38. I'm seeing like a little clown down there maybe. I can't really tell. Maybe a clown lava monster. Definitely. But yeah, that is a cool one. Let me, so that these don't fall off of my desk here, put these off to the side. Oh yeah. Alright. We're winding down here, people. We're winding down here. I will keep this to under 30 minutes, mainly so that I don't have to then edit this video. But let's see. That one. Okay. We have got Gunslinger, number 35. Harley. Another Gunslinger. These issues, there wasn't like one massive banger. Like, this is nice. It's also kind of plain, right? But like, some of these Gunslinger covers have been sick. This is a cool one. I like that one. But yeah, man, some of these Gunslinger covers have been insane. Just like those King Spawn ones that I just showed you a second ago. So yeah, that is Gunslinger. Now let's go ahead. I mean, obviously I'm going to save Spawn for last. We're going to get into Scorched. If you didn't know that that was coming. So let's see. Make sure I have all these together. Sounds like somebody is lighting off some fireworks and I have the window open, so sorry for that. Okay, so Scorched, which is the team issue. So this is going to be number 33. Really cool medieval Spawn there. We have got another 33 here with She-Spawn. 34, I love this one, like the way that Gunslinger and She-Spawn and the use of, like, I'm not gonna call it negative space because like he's inside, she's inside his like shadow, but it's just very unique. I like this one a lot. That's pretty cool. This is number 34, a very just nicely detailed cover here with She-Spawn, but then the rest of the guys all here in the back. Like, I just really like this one. I like how it pops. And apparently they also did a version for it. So I have got that. So that is going to be Scorched, 33 and 34. And now we are going to end this with some Spawn here. And I am doing good on time. Let's save. Let's see. Okay. So this is 356. I do like this one. I think it's like, I'm sorry for that glare. I think this one's really cool with like the use of the like cathedral there, and then of course you have Spawn there at the top. It's an interesting like angle, you know, to make this one. But there is that one. This next cover, crazy. This one is crazy. Spawn 356 again. The colors on this one, I see the name Spears here. The art is great, but the colors are crazy. That use of blue and reds, magenta, yellow, like just green. I mean, just all the colors here is just insane. It looks so much better in person than it is going to come off here in cam, especially with the glare. But that cover is amazing. Spawn 357, we have got that. That's a cool looking one. He's obviously in the grasp of a hand, being crushed. That is very cool. That says Barberi, so it would be Carlo Barberi there with the cover. I've really dug his art on these Spawn series. He was the interiors for a while. And then, I think he was, yeah. And then the other one for 357, this cover is actually being used right now at the New York Comic Con for that retailer exclusive. So it's the same cover, except at the bottom here it says like retailers are king, and it's like super limited, I don't know, 400 or something like that. So that's the new hot book for Spawn, the new limited variant that people are going to go crazy for. But it's the same as this. I mean, let's just be real. So that is Spawn 357 there. And yes, that is kind of just what I tell myself so that I don't have to go hunt for it. But that looks like that is going to do it. So again, as I have stated, I'm not going to be making these videos on a weekly basis. This will be, you know, more monthly, I guess, will be the goal, or something like that. I'll try to go more often, but I can't guarantee that. Like I said, it's quite out of my way, and I literally only go to that area for the shop. So, but nonetheless, that is my pull list. That is, I mean, again, it had been so long, so I don't think I'm missing any titles here. But, you know, I do always change it and add stuff every once in a while. So, yeah, that is going to be it. And again, if you're enjoying this series, let me know below and I will continue it. There may be some other, maybe if this does well, it will entice some other members to show off their pulls. We're all going to have different stuff, so that'll be kind of cool. And then, if you are interested in hearing my reviews on the books, once I have actually had time to read them, then I am going to plug my channel, which will be the Comic Raider, where you can go and see the What I've Read This Week series, and I'll give you my reviews on these. As in-depth that I can make them depends on how many I've read that week. I try to keep my videos to under 30 minutes. And yeah, so that's my rant about that. I also do a bunch of other content on there as far as movie reviews, just hauls, all that good stuff. But, of course, stay subbed to this channel. Make sure you like this video. Comment if you can. Let me know your thoughts. And again, you know, entice some people. Maybe put in the comments whose pull list you would like to see. What members' pull list would you like to see? And, you know, we'll try and get them to come on camera. Some of these guys are camera shy. I totally get it. But I think it would be cool to, like, you know, see people's pull list. So, and let me know what's on your pull list. And, you know, is there something that I am just totally missing out on? And maybe I should consider adding to it. But, you know, I'm not a rich man, so don't go adding a bunch of stuff. I can't pull everything, but that's going to do it for me, man. I appreciate it. Till next time, man, the Comic Raider is out. Stay safe and deuces.